7th grade, my film studies teacher was holding auditions for Aladdin Jr. and I went in and I was like, oh, I'll audition for the genie, and I got the Sultan. And so it was really funny seeing Tito as the Sultan because I loved his voice and he did way better than I did, but that's how I was introduced to theater, and my friends convinced me to do it. Theater has definitely made me realize who my good friends are and who I can count on to be there, you know. I've lost a lot of friends because they've gone different ways than I have, but theater has just been that home away from home that I can like count on daily to just make my day 1,000 times better, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Personally, I've made some of the best friendships I've ever had here in this theater. There's just such a great core group of people that I know respect each other and will always be there for each other, and that's what I love about this theater. My favorite part about performing is the 30 seconds to a minute before I get on stage, because my heart gets pumping. I have the adrenaline to go on stage, and it's a feeling that I've always loved to feel. I don't know. I mean, somewhat anxiousness, somewhat nervousness, but it's just worth the experience.
My favorite part about performing is becoming a different person. Going on stage and trying to leave as much of myself behind as I can. And it's really fun for me to become something entirely different in front of a whole bunch of people and watch them be entertained by it.
So a really fun part is like the audience reaction. Like on the opening night of A Christmas Carol, when the audience gave us a standing ovation, that felt so great and I was so happy. I think I'm a lot less boring now that theater has happened, and I'm a lot more open with being weird and all that.
Everyone here is so passionate and they're so just like generally accepting, and it's an environment that's unlike anything.
I feel like our atmosphere is nothing but happiness. I feel like even during our worst days, during our worst rehearsals, our worst productions, we always pull through.
The atmosphere we have at Kimball High Theater is amazing. I mean, people walk in here and they don't really know who they are or what they want to do, and you know, then they're thrust into that position of being on stage and learning these dances and learning the songs, and they just thrive. And I think it's all like because Miss Nayland is leading us and she just knows how to handle everyone and is so great at getting the best out of people, and that's the atmosphere we've created, just one where you know that everyone's going to be able to succeed and live up to what their expectations are.
And when you take a one person, a single student, and you take a look at that person and say, what is your passion? And if it's technical theater, they get to shine in that department as much as a cast member gets to shine as an actor. Someone that loves hair and makeup and design, like Natalie, who's a fantastic artist in so many different levels, got to shine as a leader because she led her group. She got to create designs on the face as well as in costumes. And then she gets to see her work that she works hard doing out on that stage and represented by a cast member, you know, in that costume or in that makeup. I don't have more of a love for a cast member than I do for a crew member. To me, they're the same. To me, they're equal, and I try to explain that to the cast and the crew, that they are equal, that we could not do it without the other. I mean, crew would have no one to light up, or there would be no show without cast members, and that there'd be no show without crew members because they would not be heard and they would not be seen and they would not have costumes on or makeup on if we didn't have everyone working together. I thoroughly enjoy watching the creativity of my students and how they can mold themselves into multiple different characters. The thing that brings me the most joy and tears in my eyes and in my heart of joy is watching my students be leaders. For example, you with stage managing, seeing some students that become student directors, seeing inside the drama classes, advanced drama classes, student directors within their class, and watching them emulate things that they have learned from me, and the way that they command themselves respectfully and diligently to their group, and how the group then responds to them. I am telling you, fourth quarter is my favorite quarter of the year because I get to see this constantly, and it's just amazing. I see these kids becoming adults, and there's nothing better. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.